Hey everyone, Chang here and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about how to plot points in the Bare Minimum Algebra series. So it's going to be a step-by-step guide. Hopefully this makes it extremely simple. So plotting points. First and foremost, there are two things we need to focus on. The structure of a point. The first number is your x coordinate. The second number is your y coordinate when you're reading from left to right. Now, if you decide to read from right to left, that is entirely fine. I've actually had a student who has done that. However, don't mix up what each position means. The one on the left is always x. The one on the right is always y. Okay. Now, the other thing is you have to understand what the origin is. First and foremost, you have your y-axis and your x-axis where they cross, right? That center, that intersection is known as the origin, which is usually the coordinate 0, 0. So as long as we have those two, all you have to do is follow these basic 4 steps and you can plot any point that is given to you, right? So first and foremost, step number 1, you got to start at the origin. So no matter what, if you're plotting a point, always start at the origin. Don't start next to a specific point or using some other points as a starting point, unless the problem is specified, which maybe I've rarely seen that except for specialized exercise to just get you to understand directions, I guess, right? Normally just assume that you're going to start at the origin. From there, we're going to look at the coordinates of the point, right? So the first number, which is your x, you're going to count the number on it, right? If it is a positive number, you're going to go right. If it is a negative number, you're going to go left. Simple as that. So if it is a positive 5, you're going to start at the origin and then you're going to move over 5. If it's a negative 2, you start at the origin and then you move over to the left 2 times, right? Negative 2. Then afterwards, wherever you are at, hold your pencil, pen, whatever your writing instrument is. You're going to hold it at wherever you counted at. Then you're going to look at step 3, which is count the number on the y coordinate. If it is a positive number, you're going to go up. If it is a negative number, you're going to go down, right? So wherever you are, if it's a positive 3, for example, you're going to move up 3. If wherever you are and it's a negative number, right, negative 5, for example, then you're going to go down 5. Fairly simple. And after you're done counting both the x and y without losing your place, all you have to do is plot the point. And then that is it. That's how you plot points on a graph. So let's look at least 1 or 2 examples on how to do that in the wild. All right, so let's just look at 2 possible points. Let's just call this point A and point B, since we're going to use the same graph. Right. First step, once again, we're always going to start at the origin. The number on the left is 4, so we're going to move over, and this is a positive 4. We're going to move over 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have marked all those already. Anyways, here it is, right? And then so you keep your writing instrument wherever it is. Just make sure you know you marked it, right? Let's just mark it right here. So we know that's not the point, right? We're not done yet. We also have to include the y coordinate, and then that's going to go up 2. So it's going to be 1, 2. This is the point, and let's just make sure we call it A. And then if you want to be even more clear, just write the coordinate itself right there. And that's how you would plot the point, right? Same thing, if we're looking at point B, we're going to start the origin, which is the intersection. Now, this is a negative 3 for our x coordinate. So we're going to have to go 1, 2, 3 on the left-hand side. And then this is a negative 1. So we're actually going to have to go down from negative 3, down 1. So this right here is going to be where our point B is. And to be clear, we're going to put the coordinate right there as well. Okay, so that's how you would plot it. Now, once again, I did mention, and I still stand by it, I've seen students who decide with the y coordinate first before the x, which is entirely fine. That means, for example, if I look at this, instead of reading from left to right, you know, the x coordinate and then the y coordinate, right? We can go with y coordinate and then the x coordinate, but just know which one is the y and which one is the x. So if I look at this one, I can start off by counting 1, 2, right? Don't lose my place, and then go from the x afterwards. All right, that's 4, a positive 4, so I'm still going to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will still land in the same place. The only time there's a possibility for mistake is if you mess up the x and y coordinate, forgetting which one is which. Other than that, whichever one you want to start counting from first and then count the other one and then plot the points, you're entirely fine. All right, so basically what that means is that you can mix up step 2 and step 3. As long as you carry both of them out, you're good. All right, so there you have it. That is how you would plot a point on a graph, right? Only know and understand basically 2 structures. what does a point look like, right? You have your x coordinate on the left hand side, your y coordinate on the right hand side. Know where the origin is. That's basically where the x and y axis intersects, and it's that center point. From there, right, you can choose whichever coordinate you want to start off with first. I would normally just start off with x just because that's my personal preference. If not, that's entirely fine. Start in the origin, count your x coordinate. If it's positive, move to the right. If it's negative, move to the left. And then you count your y coordinate. If it's positive, move up. If it's negative, move down. And then afterwards, wherever you land, plot your point, and then you're good to go. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video.